Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At Crimson Lights, Phyllis learns that Daniel is going to Boston with Tessa, and immediately begins fishing for more information. She questions if he should let the married couple deal with this on their own. Daniel gets defensive. Getting directly to the point, Phyllis wonders if he has feelings for this girl. Daniel denies having feelings for Tessa, she's just a friend. Phyllis isn't buying it whatsoever and persists like only she can. Daniel decides to leave, but she stops him by bluffing that Danny told her it was true. Daniel informs his mother that Tessa loves her wife. Phyllis mocks him for going with her and cheering her on like a chump. Daniel corrects, a friend. Phyllis warns that unrequited love is a special kind of hell when you're in love with someone who's in love with someone else. Daniel cringes that she's such an expert on that subject that she went down the hellhole twice. Unrelenting, Phyllis urges her son to let Tessa lean on Sharon. He insists he's good, but Phyllis keeps issuing warnings. At Newman Media, Nick and Chelsea listen as Adam reads the article about Kane and Cullen out loud. Nick finds it a little flowery and dark. It will go live once Victor approves it. Chelsea worries about Kane's retribution might look like. They discuss the dangerous AI software, and Chelsea worries Kane can do what he says he can do, and the story may push him over the edge. It could break the family. Nick's not convinced the thing even exists. Besides, Victor is convinced Jill can keep Kane in check. After debating Jill's chances for a bit, they circle back to the story. Chelsea frets that Ashby's kids will see this and Lily. He'll retaliate. Nick declares they have to be all in. Chelsea sighs and agrees. Adam gets the go-ahead from Victor. Publish. Nick and Chelsea watch as Adam hits enter dramatically. Within seconds, every major news site has picked it up. On the Kane train, Jill forces Jack to leave and warns Ashby about the little chat they're about to have. She explains that what Billy told her was bad enough, but Victor told her something outrageous. She confronts him about Cullen scamming a woman to get the chateau. Kane repeatedly avoids answering her question, and she grits, "Is it true, Kane? Why did he call Victor's bluff?" Kane fumes that he won't be manipulated by anyone. Jill mocks him and wonders if that was directed at her. Kane says of course not. Jill reminds him that she's all he has right now. Kane laments the disaster that has been his big debut. It was easier living two lives than trying to make amends as Kane Ashby. Jill asks if he's even trying to do that. Circling back to Cullen's fraud, Kane denies having any knowledge of it. Jill believes him. They agree the chateau business definitely sounds like him. As Kane swears on his children that he had no knowledge of the filthy money, Lily walks in, absolutely livid. Jill tries to calm the situation, but Lily learns that Kane knew Victor was going to put this story out and didn't do anything to stop him or warn the kids. She rants about him trying to convince her that Cullen was a changed man. Kane protests, he had no part in it. Lily informs him that after the kids read this, they are going to see that he is his father's son. Kane vehemently defends himself, but she's done. This time, Maddie and Charlie will have her blessing to leave him behind. Kane blinks away tears as she stalks out. "I can't fix this. It's impossible." At Jabot, Diane asks about Jack's meeting with Kane. He wasn't able to talk him into handing over his digital hand grenade, but he was encouraged by Jill's arrival. His instincts tell him that things are going to go their way. Jack insists Kane is at a crossroads. He knows now he went about everything the wrong way. Diane's skeptical, but Jack is certain he saw a chink in the armor. Even better, if Jill can get through to him, they won't have to work with Victor. Diane worries that the program will still be a threat. Jack plans to convince Jill to let him destroy it. Diane asks her husband if he'll destroy it. Jack replies, yeah, or use it on Victor and Newman Enterprises. At Newman Media, Adam and Chelsea field calls about the Kane story. Before getting into it with Nick over his plan to leave for LA, Adam argues that Victor wants them there. Nick finds this ridiculous and wants to look after his own family. Sharon senses something is off with Noah, and he needs to see for himself. At Crimson Lights, Phyllis and Daniel are still bickering when Lily storms in. Daniel asks if she's okay. She rants about the Kane story, and Phyllis pulls her phone out to read it. She sarcastically thanks Phyllis for being one of the reasons why her ex-husband refuses to go away. They go over the chaos Kane has caused, and Phyllis gets a call.